Alright everybody, welcome back to another compound guide by yours truly. Today we are going to do Davant, however you want to pronounce it. This video might be a little lengthy as there's two different buildings that the boss could be in, therefore I basically have to do two different guides. So, grab some popcorn and buckle in. First building I'm going to do is this one. This is what we call the butcher building. Since I don't know why. I literally have no idea why we call it the butcher building. The thing with protecting or defending Davant is you don't want them to get close. So the best thing to do, at least what I would do, is sit on top of this roof. You get on top of this roof, you can basically cover all of this. This is pretty much where everyone will push from. You can see from there all the way. You know what I mean? This is what I'll do. I'll just sit here on the roof and I'll just cover. You know, and you don't want to do that, you don't have to. But that's my recommendation. Otherwise, I'm just going to assume you're going to hide inside the boss layer, which is what the majority of people do. So I can show you some pretty good peaks and angles. Right here's a good angle. You can see the roof just barely. I don't know how much it picks up on camera, but if you have a gun, you can easily cover the roof right here and just head click them through the cracks all day. Another really good spot is over here. You can shoot through this. A lot of people will take cover right here behind these hay bales. You can shoot them while they're healing. You gotta be careful with people going through here. Pretty sure they fixed this jump. They didn't. You can jump up here like this. You can see over in yonder as well. Just literally sit right here and wait for someone to crouch through. But that's pretty simple. You just vault on top of this, sprint and jump over here. That window's new. They added these windows, but the main thing with holding the compound is just shooting through cracks. Pretty simple. A good angle here. You do have to watch nades through the roof, obviously, so just keep an eye out for that. Another angle people will do is they'll get on top of this little metal roof that's right there and try to shoot you through that little window. Your last resort is to get stuck inside the boss layer. It's probably one of the safest places, but you have no, like, escape, if you will. Another angle is this door is open. You can shoot people through there. It's a good little crack. Also right here, people try to shoot you through this. You can also get people trying to climb the ladder right here. And that's about all I can think of for this building. A lot of crack peaks is all you're really gonna do. A lot of crack peaks. There's sometimes an ammo box right here, which allows you to see. You can jump up like this. You can see outside. Shoot through the walls. A lot of little angle peaks, pixel peaks. I think you can even just jump up here. You can shoot over that way. We'll run over to the other building. Nothing too crazy, but it is what it is. I'm trying here. A good angle for white building is right here. You can kind of see right here as well. You do have to be careful. People will shoot you through this if you're not can also see the metal roof right here where the ladder is. See the ladder? You sit right here, you can pop people going up and down the ladder. Another funky angle is right here. Open the door. You can jump on top of this railing, sprint and strafe jump, and you can shoot over the wall right here. Situational, but hey, the more knowledge you got, the better. Just don't use it on me, please. I don't see a lot of people hold, you know, pixel peeks through walls, and I think it gets people killed a lot. Like hell, you just sit here and you can see someone running across that entire wall, and you just wall bang them. You do have to be careful this window people will run across. The hole in the floor, obviously. I know most of you probably know about this, but for those newer players out there, another angle is this wall right here. I know the stupid trial thing is in the way, but this wall right here, people will try to shoot you, or you can just shoot people through it. Not a whole lot to this. I feel like my Cypress guide is way better, but I just don't feel like some of these compounds just have much mobility to them. I'm much more of an attacker type of person, therefore when I make these defensive guides, I can only really show little peaks and angles. A couple nade spots. You can throw nades out like this hole, like, you know, if they're trying to peek this door, you got all these holes to throw through the roof. Another way through is they'll come through here. Not much you can get through for nades, but you can get some through like these little cracks. And then obviously through the very top of, you can throw through the very top of those doors if you didn't know. Always gets people. Yeah, like you could probably throw one to that top up there. Get someone that's trying to come through the door. I'll go back over to the other building, show some nade spots. I showed you a couple jump spots, and nothing too crazy for the inside defending, but this one's pretty nasty if you can get it on someone. I mean, you could, you know, if you don't get desyncs, you could probably sit up here. But I don't know if anyone would ever look up there. Never actually tried that. Might have to. Nade spots. Not a whole lot for over here. I mean, just the roof. Might be able to get some through, like, up there. But yeah, not a lot of nade spots for this that are any sneaky. You can get a nade through it, send it, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't recommend going up into the loft. Kind of a death trap. We can do attacking though. That's a lot more of my knowledge is attacking. Even when I'm, you know, killing the boss, I like to just attack, man. Your best defense is a great offense, you know what I'm saying? Pushing Davant's pretty annoying, especially if they're using long ammo. For the majority, you're probably going to be coming from this way, just because the map is how it is. So if I'm pushing Davant, I'm probably going to come from around this way, because then all I have to watch is the window right here, and then the white roof. And then you want to basically just hug the white roof here, so where the trees behind the roof, and you're just going to hold this window, and you're going to push. I'll keep an eye out on the roof. As soon as you clear the roof, you're good. And then all you have to worry about is them maybe being in the window. You get down, once you're down low enough like this, you're solid. And then you just push up. Get up inside this building. At least this is what I like to do. I don't, you know, everyone's play style is different. But I'm a connoisseur of roofs, so a lot of my guides are going to involve roofs. I like to get on top of this roof like this. Get up in here. I really wish I could pull a gun out, but you know, can't do that. If they're in the spider building, you see this nutty angle right here? you can see right into the door. And if they don't know you're here, easy headshot, especially if you got a scope. You do have to be careful of those two windows like I was showing earlier. But yeah, this is a really good spot. If I can't get a kill here, I'll usually drop down. I'll run over here, and I'll kind of just crouch along this wall and listen. And you'll hear someone running around, you can try to bang them through the wall. If you have a teammate fighting someone at that doorway, you can come up here, open this door, and then frag the guy sitting right there. You do have to be worried about someone peeking you from that. As well as you could just do a little angle peek through the wall. Actually, you can't. I lied. You might be able to get a tiny one. I would never recommend going around this way, because there's just so many open windows right here that you have to cover. And then as you run down this wall, there's just so many angles. You can get shot through there. Just literally any little crack and cranny you can get cranked from. So if they're in this building, that's what I would recommend doing, is getting on that roof, just making sure you don't see anybody, get pushed up, and then just work the building from there. I typically will go through here, turn off this lantern, open the door, clear this angle right here, clear. You do have to be careful, there's a red barrel that spawns right there, so you might want to jiggle peek it. Make sure there's not a trap. A lot of people put traps right here too, so as you jump over, you know, just kind of make sure there's not a trap there. You can swing, make sure there's not a barrel there yet again, and then just slowly move in. There's red barrels all over. I think there's like one here, there's like one over there. There's so many red barrels. You gotta be careful in this. Just swing in. A lot of people sit up top, and you just clear the bitch out. Easy peasy. If they're in the other building, same strat. I like to get up there, shoot through those windows up there, and then, you know, clear this. Make sure there's no one in this building before you go to this building. I'll push up here, you know, clear this little crouch spot, get up on the roof here, and then you got free reign of all of this. A lot of people don't realize there's this crack right here that you can shoot through. You can see all the way down there. It basically eliminates that entire left side of the top floor. You can also get up here, and you can get if they're not moving very fast and you got eagle eyes, you can get people through these cracks. Push in. Yet again, you can use this as an offensive strat too if they leave the door open. No one looks up here. Okay, there it goes. It's a little wonky sometimes. If you get up here, you have just reign of this entire boss layer. And then yeah, just push in, clear it out. If you don't want to push from White House side like that, I do see a lot of people push from the water here, as there's just so much cover, right? You do have to be careful not to get stuck in the water. But it is pretty safe. Because then, like, literally all you have to do is hold these windows here, right? As you push up. You gotta be careful no one's sitting in these bushes. It's pretty simple. Push up. The only reason I don't like pushing is because none of these walls are bulletproof. They did add these carts that you have some kind of bulletproof, but once you get up here, like, you have all these windows that you have to clear. You got this, and then even if you get to here, because remember, we haven't cleared this yet. Oh, never mind, they fixed it. I haven't played this game in ages. This metal bit used to not be there, so you would push like right here, and then you just get shot through this hole. So that's better, but still, like, you got to be careful. I wouldn't recommend pushing this double door. I open this door and there's just so many angles. Like, you could pie it out very slowly and just clear everything, but there's not what's stopping some dude from just sitting here not moving, you know? Like, don't recommend it. If anything, you can get up here and you can crack peek through the wall. Don't fall. You can crack peek this whole wall. I know this trial thing is really annoying, but you can see through all these cracks. A big strat for, you know, 6-star players is just crack pixel peeks, man. Never sit still. Especially if you hear someone on the other side of the wall from you. Sometimes if you have a third that's sniping, they'll get up on top of this roof. I personally don't like if my teammates are super passive like that, because it doesn't really help. But, you know, like, there's not much they can do if they don't, like, peek a window, right? So, having a third that's just sniping is basically pointless. I'd rather have a third with a shotgun that just apes inside of a building. Nade spots into this compound. You can get one up there, up at the top of the roof, right? You know, if you know there's a guy there. Obviously through these windows. Nothing too crazy for this compound. It's just an old rickety ass barn. Just holes everywhere, you know. If you guys know of any nade spots or jump spots that I don't show in this, you can get one through that little hole up there. You know, put it down in the comments. You know, I like to learn too, so if I don't know it and you do, hit me up. I do stream this game every day on Twitch, so if you guys are interested in watching me use some of these strats in the flesh, don't be afraid to come by and say what up. But yeah, there's not much else for you. This compound's pretty easy. Just push from a distance, clear your windows, get pushed up close, and then just crack peek the shit out of them. It's game over after that. You gotta be careful they don't have shotguns and they just blast you through a wall, but I mean, shotguns are a way of life in this game, so just like, look at this, like, this whole building is just big ass gaps in the wood, right? You can just crank people through it all day. Very easy. That's why I don't recommend hiding inside of it when you're fighting, unless you absolutely have to. I think that's all I got for you guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out, watching the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit the like button. Also subscribe, it helps out a ton. What else? Oh, if you guys want a particular compound in the next video, make sure you throw it down in the comments. I do read them, and I do value your opinions. If you have any suggestions on videos you'd like to see or things to make these videos better, I'm also open for suggestions. I might not get too mad at you. Also check me out on Twitch. I'll leave the description, or leave the link in the description, obviously. Twitch.tv/thefailspawner. And yeah, I guess I will catch you guys next time, alright? Adios, amigos.